Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 26th of August 2020. This is the series where we go over the Shrine of Secrets in Dead by Daylight. There's 2 killer perks and 2 survivor perks. We go over what they do, if they work well with other perks, if it's a killer perk, if it works well with a certain killer's power, and at the end I will give my thoughts on which perks you should buy with your iridescent shards, because obviously you can, that's the point in the Shrine basically. But keep in mind this isn't always the case, because sometimes, well, basically I'd only recommend perks that are DLC, which means that you have to buy the characters to level them up to get the perks with blood points. Because obviously you have to put real money towards that, so it's easier just to buy them from the Shrine. With shards, because shards are really easy to get, you just get them from leveling up, to be honest. And yeah, pretty much. And this week is really good. We have a treat. We'll get to it in a second, but yeah, make sure if you like the video, subscribe and like, but whatever. Okay, so first of all we have Adrenaline. This is a survivor perk. This is with Meg Thomas. I feel like we had this a few weeks ago, unless that was Sprint Burst, but I'm not sure. But Adrenaline is an exhaustion perk, in my opinion, like the best one. It's sort of an exhaustion perk. It has the exhausted status effect, but basically once all the gens are done, or if you're the last person left and the hatch is closed, this perk will trigger. So for the next 5 seconds you sprint at 150% of your normal running speed. This is good as well because normal exhaustion perks have, so you do that speed but for 3 seconds. This goes on for 5 seconds. You also instantly heal 1 health state, so if you're injured you will go to full health, and if you're dying you will go to injured. And also I think if you're in deep wounds, I'm pretty sure it just goes to injured. I might be wrong about that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, and that's once the exit gates are powered. Adrenaline is also on hold. If you are disabled at the moment, it should take effect, which means if you're on the hook, so you get hooked and then the exit gate's done, once you get rescued, you will also automatically be put into full health state, which is really good, and you get to just sprint away from the hook, so you can't get tunnels because you're full health. Also, this will wake you up if you're asleep when it triggers, which is good. It's saved me a bit, but yeah, it's pretty good. And then this causes the exhausted status effect for 60 seconds. Now, tier 2, this goes to 50 seconds, and at tier 3, this is 40 seconds. Also, it ignores the exhausted status effect, which is amazing. Basically, if you're exhausted from Dead Hard or Sprint Burst or something, Adrenaline will still trigger, and then just have the exhaustion go back up to 60 seconds, or 50 or 40, depending what level the perk is. But yeah, so basically this perk is an endgame perk, and you know, you instantly heal a health state, you get to sprint for a few more extra seconds, you will wake up. Once you get rescued from the hook, you'll automatically be healed and be able to sprint. You can even use it while you're already exhausted, but it will just reset the timer. Yeah, this perk is amazing, and also you don't recover from the exhaust status effect while running. But yeah, this perk is amazing. This is one of the best perks in the game. The only downside is that this is an in-game perk. You have to have all the gens finished for this. But like I said, also if you're the last person left, then if the hatch is closed and you're dying on the ground, or if you are just injured, then it will still heal you up. Yeah, that's the problem, because if you can't get to the end game, then basically this perk won't do anything. You have to get to that final part of the match. So if you die before that, or if you're not doing too great or anything like that, yeah, then yeah, this perk, it's kind of situational, but most of the time, if you're decent, if you're good, this will really help you out. And I've had a lot of good plays with this. I've had it where I've been in a chase and I'm about to get downed, and then I fully healed, then you know he misses and I get away. But this perk is just really good, and it's really strong. This is a Meg perk, and Meg is a free character, so it's easy just to level her up. But this perk is amazing. Amazing. And speaking of amazing perks, the next one we have BBQ Chili. This has been a bit of a while, I think. This hasn't come out too much. This is, well, obviously I will leave it to the conclusion, but this is just incredible. This perk is great. It's probably one of the best killer perks in the game. And also maybe just one of the best perks in the game, period. We'll get to it now. So, a debond with the entity unlocks potential in one's aura. Oh yeah, also this is a Leatherface perk, forgot to say. This is a Cannibal Teachable. Yeah, okay. So after you hook a survivor, all the other survivors' auras are revealed to you for 4 seconds when they are further than 40 meters away from the hooked person. So you hook someone, and anyone who's more than 40 meters away will have their aura revealed for 4 seconds. Now, if you hide in a locker, if survivors are further than this radius and they get in the locker, it doesn't show you their auras because obviously it's blindness. So that's like a good count. Also, distortion counts for this. So it won't show the aura, it will just take up a stack of distortion. But yeah, anyway. And then each time a survivor is hooked for the first time, you gain a 25% stackable bonus to all blood point gains, pardon me, up to a maximum of 50%. Now at tier 2, this goes up to 75%, and tier 3, 100%. Which means if this perk's tier 3 and you hook everyone at least once, you get 100% more blood points for like everything, and they get awarded post-trial. Pardon me. Again, this is great. So not only you can use it for information, you can see where people are. I like it in that sense because obviously the 40 meters is really good, but also it just gives you a sense of direction after hooking someone. You know, if there's only a few gens left, you don't know if to patrol or try and look for people healing or something, this will kind of give you a general direction, a little bit of a nudge of what to do next. Pardon me, oh god, sorry. Also, obviously, bonus blood points. Again, this perk is great at tier 3 because if you hook everyone at least once, then you get 100% more blood points for everything, and that really comes out, especially if you're doing really well and you end up getting like a merciless or something, you will rake in the points, and it is amazing. And like it says as well, also, they're only awarded post-trial, which just means don't DC. This perk is great. This shrine's actually very good. They even joked about it on their Twitter, but next we have Bloodhound. This is a Wraith perk. This is a killer perk. This one's strange. Wraith's perks are all very similar because they're all very like tracking related, and I feel this one is, well, I don't know, I'll get to it in a second. So basically, it's another tracking perk. Fresh blood marks are considerably more discernible than normal, which means basically when you see them on the ground, they're a lot more lighter and you can see them a lot more easily. And they can be tracked for an extra 2 seconds. This goes up to 3 seconds at tier 2 and 4 seconds at tier 3. Yeah, 4 seconds longer than normal. So it's not much. It is noticeable. When you use this perk compared to normal blood trails, it is very noticeable. The blood trails are a lot more easy to see. This is again good for like beginners, I guess. Or, you know, if you want to combine it with Sloppy Butcher or maybe use on Legion or something, I don't know. If you want to do one of those asshole builds, that's just annoying to go against. But I would say this is probably Wraith's worst perk, I would say. I personally just think, even though I don't use these perks, I would say I get more value out of Predator than this. It's still good at what it does, I guess. Again, the blood marks are very easy, and I think they do spawn closer together, I'm not sure. An extra 4 seconds is good, but I just don't think it's that helpful, and it won't really, like, I don't know, I feel like it won't really do that much for you. Like, again, it is noticeable, I will keep saying that. You can see the difference, it's very, like, out there, but I just don't think it's actually that useful. Blood trails aren't really a thing anyway. I literally don't even really use blood trails to track. I mean, I do, but like, you know, I don't want to use up a perk slot just to like have that be a bit easier for me. And again, most experienced killers just know where blood trails are anyway and where they're generally heading. So good for beginners, I would say, but other than that, I just don't think it's very amazing, to be honest. Finally, we have Breakdown. This is a Jeff Jonason perk. This is Jesus Jeff's perk. This one is kind of like, I guess you can use it part of a Sabo build. It's also kind of fun to use. I think actually using it to, like, you know, escape games and be helpful, it's not like amazing. Anytime you are removed from the hook, either by being rescued by another survivor or just unhooking yourself, even if that's just deliverance or just 4%, the hook will break and the killer's aura is revealed to you for 4 seconds. At tier 2 this goes to 5 seconds, and at tier 3 this goes to 6 seconds. And a hook broken by this perk will take 180 seconds to respawn. So I guess the extra hook respawn isn't that bad. That's quite a while, to be honest. I think breaking the hook like that is really good, especially if the killer's like recycling hooks, which means they keep using the same one. So if they're carrying someone and then they're heading to you on the hook, because they'll know you'll get rescued and you can just hook them on that. Does that make sense? It's good for that. It's good for part of a Sabo build. Again, it does instantly break it. The aura showing the killer is really not that helpful because you kind of know where the killer is anyway, and even if you do see the killer, it's not. I don't think it would be that. I don't think it would be that helpful. I'm trying to be like polite about this, but like, I don't know. It's fun to use. All right, you get to break a hook instantly. You can see the killer for a little bit. So it's fun. It's like fun, but I wouldn't use this in like a serious build, I guess. And the aura reveal really isn't that helpful. Like that information, I don't know what you're gonna do with it. But it's whatever. It's fine. It's just there. So now we're gonna go over the survivor perks, which ones to buy. I'm gonna say don't buy any because adrenaline is level 40, I think. I can't remember. For Meg. Meg's a free character, so just level up blood points. I think it's level 40. I'm pretty sure it's level 40. I wouldn't use 2,000 iridescent shards to buy this. I just don't think it's that worth it. Obviously, get it if you want to, if you think you would like it. But I personally just don't. I don't use this, and I don't see other people using this. And again, just things like the aura reading, I just don't find are going to be like dramatically helpful. Adrenaline is a lot more helpful. It does a lot more. It does a lot of things at once. You do have to keep in mind that, like I said, it's an endgame perk. It's like a one-time thing. You have to use it wisely, and also, well, not really use it wisely. I guess it just depends when gen gets done. But keep in mind, if you don't get to the end game very much, or if you're having a really bad game, this perk won't do anything. So, yeah. Pardon me, I'm very sorry about this. My God. I'm just coughing up my lungs here. So I would say just level up Meg, blood points. Obviously get this if you want, but I wouldn't recommend getting breakdown. It's fine. It's like decent, I guess, but I wouldn't use shards to buy it. Then for killer with no competition, BBQ Chili, I do not need to justify this. I think having extra blood points and tracking with auras and be able to see anyone from across the map is a lot more useful than being able to see blood marks a little bit easier and having them stay for a bit longer. And again, also Wraith is also a free character, so again, just leveling him up. His perks are good for beginners, but BBQ Chili, absolutely buy this now. This is in the shrine for a week. I just say buy this, don't bother with anything else. If you have the shards, if you don't have this, buy BBQ Chili. It is very worth it. A lot of people, it's very popular, it's very commonly run, but and again, even for beginners, it's such a good perk. It's so just effective at just tracking and also helping to level up other characters. It's just great. So that's gonna do it for my shrine review this week. Had some good perks and some perks, but yeah, that's gonna be it. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this useful. The new Fortnite season is coming out tomorrow as I record this, so I may make a reaction video to it, or maybe just not a live stream, but I'll probably do a video, maybe just talking about my thoughts afterwards or something. If you guys would like to see that. But yeah, so guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.